Hi guys, it's Shelly of Hairscapades. I am starting this style with my hair already parted and sectioned, front section and back section. These areas don't need to be a hard part, but I did do a hard part on this side. This is going to be a Dutch braid with a front fishtail braid. So hopefully it'll go well. What we're going to start with, I had a braid partially started here. Is with a crown braid, basically, where we're going to braid cornrow across the front, finish the cornrow down here, wrap that around the back of the hair, and then do a fishtail braid to the side. So, I'm going to start with 3 sections of hair, or 1 section made into 3. And we're going to do a cornrow, which is basically, it's also called a Dutch braid, a cornrow, which is a reverse French braid. So instead of going in, we're going outwards with our braid. So your hair, my hair was in a 6 twist out that stretched it, and it's been bunned all week. I feel like I'm under a curtain. So how you start this is with just 3 sections of hair like you're going to braid, and starting over one ear. I'm just going to start braiding. And what you're going to do is each section that comes under towards the middle, you're going to add hair from the top of your head in the crown. So then that's the section I put under. I'm going to add some hair. It's very important for your hair to be well detangled. My hair actually is detangled from doing this before, but it's a little bit producty because it's about a week old. So I've reapplied product, so I have to kind of be careful as I'm braiding. So. And detangle the ends as I go along as well. You don't want to go too many turns without detangling your ends, otherwise you will probably get a knot. At least I know I do. So you see I'm adding hair to that middle section as I go along. And detangling as I go. This is not a style that I would do probably too many days in a row or too many times in a row, because I try not to manipulate my hair too much in too many braided styles, because it is fine and I find that it seems to not hold up well under too much manipulation. I'm just checking my braid to make sure it's going right. Okay. So I try not to manipulate it in braided styles too much. But if your hair is of hardier stock and does okay with braided styles, you know, this might be something that you could do more often than I would. So I'm finishing braid, smoothing as I go along. Let me smooth it down. And this braid will eventually be wrapped. But first, so I remove my little clip, and now what I'm going to do is take the rest of the hair and do a fishtail braid. So I'm just smoothing my hair from the back to the front, to the side I should say. And again, just getting any real hard tangles out of my roots. I'm going to pull it to the side like I'm doing a side ponytail. So tangling again. So I want it to knot at the ends. I'll try to prevent as many knot at the ends as possible. And so for a fishtail, what you're going to do is split your hair into two. I just learned how to do this recently. I've always liked the fishtail braid, but never knew how to do it until YouTube. I looked it up and saw it's pretty easy. So split your hair into two pretty even sections. And what you do for a fishtail is you take a little piece of hair from the outside, and I'm not going to make them too small, but you're not taking the whole section of hair, you're just taking a little piece and you're moving it to the other section, to the inside of the other section, and it just becomes part of the other section. Then you do the same from the opposite side. Take a little piece and move it in. To the other section, as part of the inside. Same again. As part of that section. As part of the opposite section. And like I said, I'm not doing very small sections, but you can do very small to make a very intricate looking fishtail. Or you can do larger sections. I said I'm going to do larger. Keep doing it. Like I said, fishtail braid is pretty easy. It's actually easier than doing a regular braid, because there's really no going in and out or under. You're just kind of crossing over from one section to the other. So for something that looks so intricate, that actually ends up being easier than doing a regular braid. Alright, I'm getting to the end here. So I'm going to actually do this last one here. I'm going to loosen this braid up a little to make it look even more messy. Like I said, I did bigger sections, but I'm just going to spread it out to make it look a little sloppier. And I'm going to take one of these little silicone hair elastics, and oh, and the other thing is you need a bobby pin. Watch, I forgot to bring them in here. Then I just take my end, wrap them around my finger to get the, to form that curl. Nice naturally curly hair. That's a definite easy thing, luxury. Don't need a curl iron or anything. You just form it with your own hair curls. And I'm sorry, I'm going to run and get my bobby pin real fast. And we're going to now take this braid and secure it around the base of the fishtail to make like a headband. So, you see, I like to poof it a little, give it a little volume here. and you take it around to the opposite ear. Now you can either fold it back and secure it here, or tuck it under the front braid if your hair is long enough. I try to do it in the front. It's a little short for that, or it doesn't quite make it, but I did do it here. I just had to keep an eye on it to make sure it didn't come loose. And I also secure the back braid, well, the back of the braid, with another bobby pin. Just a little bit more to crisscross the bobby pins. You can also loosen the front cornrow to give it some volume. I didn't really do that this time, but that's it. So that's how I accomplish the cornrow and fishtail braid on the side. I hope you like it. Thank you. Bye.